Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel, m12 LRV Gaming. This is where I make videos. Although I'm going to be doing a lot of Minecraft videos, this is one of my main worlds, a creative world that I've been playing ever since I started playing Minecraft. I've made a lot of creations, a lot of work went into this, and I figured before I do anything such as redstone tutorials or stuff like that, I'm quite knowledgeable in redstone. Now, I'm not the best. There are probably other people who are better than me, but, I mean, so what? I mean, there are many areas. I mean, I'm good in set areas, but not all of them. So, I was wondering, aside from Minecraft, if there's anything else you'd like me to see me play on my channel, let me know. But for now, let's get into it. Now, this is originally my castle that I made. It was originally made out of cobblestone, and I decided to make it out of obsidian, and then I discovered that bedrock is super strong, so I said, what the hell, let's go all out on this. This house was the first one that I really built. I put torches on it. The water around it, I added as a feature because I figured if mobs come at me, and they try and swim up, I could use a power and punch bow that I have here to deter enemies by not only damaging them with arrows, but also knocking them out of the water and making them fall to their death as well. Now, this thing has a defensive thing. I made it so that on each side it fires arrows. That'd be cool. This used to be where my portal room was. Then I made something that's supposed to resemble a TARDIS, but I'm not good at pixel art. And I figured it'd make more sense to have another portal in there, so I moved it into that building over there. At the time, we did not have blue stained clay. I used blue wool because they did not have that update. And I ended up having to make it out of blue wool, but I realized it could catch on fire due to thunder, so I covered it in glass. I actually made another similar build of I made something using something similar to this of a creeper, but I had it covered in glass as well due to the wool that I used. I figured it'd be cool to have like a tower up here. Now, this is the first platform I played on Minecraft, so like on the 360, so I figured I'd put maps here and this giant tower and help me so that I wouldn't get lost. But now I've gotten used to the game, getting my way around. I made all different things. Some of the things I made are now obsolete due to updates in the game, such as I could just clear my inventory. Originally that wasn't the case, so I made this room, one with lava and one with water in case I burned myself. It's quite interesting how it's changed. This is pretty much a house under lava. I made a lot of houses, like this one's underwater, just for the sake in case anyone wanted to join, they could just hop in one, have a place to build their stuff and sleep. This is a military fort I made, as well. Quite interesting. You think you can get in from here, but there's not really but you really can. It's actually an entrance I made over here. Good thing I'm in creative mode. That lava probably would have finished me off. Or maybe not, I'm wearing diamond armor. Probably has fire resistance on, I don't want to check the enchantments right now. Now, this obviously is a trap, but I mean, this was before I became more knowledgeable in redstone, and yes, eventually the lava flows out. And it's supposed to deter enemies from doing that, although they could place blockdowns and stuff. It's quite interesting how I came about this, like, sort of inspired me to make this because I really love learning about military history and all the battles. But anyway, so what I'm just doing is I thought it'd be okay to make a kitchen, all of this, weapons and storage. That's sort of like to simulate a power plant. I made a power plant, and that redstone is the connection to the whole building. It's supposed to power it, but then I realized we already got torches for that, and other updates and stuff. That was before I learned how to make more efficient use of redstone. Speaking of redstone, I'll get to that later. But this is the lookout tower, probably full of a bunch of. I think this is food, arrows, and bows. or no, just arrows. I'm guessing you're gonna have to bring your own bow, or maybe I have like one that's filled with nothing but bows. Yeah. Yeah, those two are filled with bows, those are filled with arrows, that's filled with some meat, and so forth. Now, if you see like these square things, these are also houses. For whatever reason, now that I think about it, I just decided to make some out of brewing stands and enchantment tables, jukeboxes, and this is like one of my few attempts to actually make a realistic looking house. Or probably people, like, I can think of probably build teams who specialize in building could make better houses than me, but this is my very first world, so it's not the best, but yeah. So this is where I keep my animals. They had problems getting out. I wasn't sure about the height limit and stuff, so I just built these. I had to put bedrock here so that the fire wouldn't burn the fences. I put those there originally because I would love that for my animals not to burn, or the fences and fences do catch on fire apparently. So I did that. Now this is like all relatively early on in my world. Along with this is another house. And eventually I got mad at, well, pretty much just about mobs for wrecking my stuff, mainly creepers. I pretty much made a torture chamber. Go in here, grab a thing, and then you can put them in lava or drown them in water, or, yeah, there's a water test tank, or there's a lava pit there, plus a pool of lava. I have a bitter hatred for creepers. I know there's a lot of people out there with me. Now, as I was saying about the redstone before, this is pretty much a redstone power plant. If you want me to do redstone things, such as I can teach you what I know, I'm not the best, but the way I do redstone may be different from others because they have a preference based on what they're building, and I have a preference based on what I'm building. So if you are ever interested in doing any redstone or not sure on something, I may be able to help you. It all depends upon what it is, because there are many different areas of redstone. If you're regarding redstone clocks, that I can say I'm a pro at it. I taught myself how to make one. I didn't look up a video. I'm like, ooh, put this there, that there, and it makes a continuous like thing. I usually prefer to do a small one with 4 repeaters. I'll actually show that in one of my redstone tutorial videos that I'm thinking about doing. And and this is pretty much what I call a spinning light, because actually there's like, I think 3 of them powered at once. Yeah, if I actually get out some redstone here, now I go like this. Trying to shorten the thing a lot. Yeah, it should go faster now. And now it looks like a spinning light. It goes around. You can use it to decorate houses. I can get into more details about it when I do my redstone tutorials. But I figured this would be cool just to practice laying out redstone, seeing how it all connects, and eventually I just made one of these and then connected another. And it just looked like this, and I figured why not just make this like a redstone power plant. Now, originally I made a thing where it could link to out here, but then I got carried away using this. The redstone on this is used to make for this is something similar. This is what I call the music maker. It's pretty much a redstone clock linked to a bunch of note blocks, and it allows you to change the things underneath, so it changes what instrument they play, and you can repeatedly use it, and it repeatedly plays a certain note or melody, which is great for making Minecraft music. So anyone like any people who like to make Minecraft music or use note block instrumentals in their videos, like I've seen in some videos, like like TNT, for example, on Captain Sparkle's channel. I'll use that as an example because I've seen that. He uses a note block instrumental. In the video it shows him hitting it by hand, but if you use this, you can play it several times over without you actually having to hit it. Or if you just want to use it to make your own notes for an original song or whatnot, you feel free to do that. Now, there's so much to show. Now, this was a test tank to test how long you could breathe in water. As another part to my world. I was relatively new and so forth. I wanted to see how long you could hold onto your breath. I don't remember what this is for. I think a friend made that, so I don't know what that's quite necessarily about. Now, if you see all these redstone-powered rails, that's because I made like a total of like 5 roller coasters in this world, at least. I'll get to those definitely later on. I'll actually ride them and you get to see them. This is another thing that I made out of redstone clocks. It's where it pushes you off. I think I used this in one of my parkour worlds. I think I have 2 parkour courses you can try. I'll actually show you that. As you know, I'm new to the YouTube, so if you give me a while after that one that I do post a video of that, I'll probably try and put a link in the description as to where you can download any of these maps. That'll be a while, though, but this is one of them, now that I'm here. But anyway, I love to play chess. I can never, find a game of chess that you could play on Xbox at the time when I first got Minecraft. So, for this, so I decided I'd make one. You just take away all the blocks and then reconstruct it on another spot and so forth. You got a stack of wool there, and you could play on survival if you want, and have people up here in this observation room if you wanted, as they can look down and watch. Although you could, if the Minecraft that you're using has the option to keep daylight at a set time without it ever changing, that'd be great to have it like midday or something so that you can fully see it. I always was curious as to, when I first started, what would happen when lava and water mixed, and sometimes, depending upon what hits what, you could either get obsidian or cobblestone. I used this to figure it out. Although it was in a cold area, so I set this up so that, it wouldn't freeze. But anyway, that's another house that I built. That was supposed to be a failed attempt at a water slide. Oh yeah, this like mini quarry or whatnot was where I first set off a lot of TNT. And yeah, I learned that it destroyed a thing or two of mine, so I actually made a separate area for that, which is the bomb range. I'll show you that in a little while. Now, we did come back over here. This is the main area. Now I just need to cover 2 more buildings. I'm just doing them as I think about them and see them. This is a place this place is the firing range, or shooting range. Now, with this thing, at first I had trouble using the bow. This has helped me get better at it. It's probably not the best, but if you do this, look, you can help you practice. You can remove the block and approach forward if you want to retrieve your loot. And I made it so that the closer you are to the right side, the closer the target will be. The farther you are to the closer you are to the left, the farther the target will be. Sometimes it's so far away you can barely see it, depending upon the render distance. I'll show you over here. This is the farthest one I have. I can barely see that, and sometimes it despawns before I can even take it out. I can't even tell if I'm hitting it. You know what? Never mind. At least I got the point across as to what this does. Did I leave all of them off? Okay, yep. Now, for this. Pretty much very similar to a TARDIS. I'm not the best, but looks close enough, sort of. But anyway, I may have spelled something wrong on the signs. Figured it would make more sense to have the portals here, so I moved my original one, and this is where it went. And then I also decided to put a end portal here. Now, once I leave this, this is a house I made with the walls being water, just for the heck of it. I think that was a house that my friend built. That's another house that a friend of mine built that they love to stay in. Now, this contraption is pretty much designed so that this will push that minecart, and every time you land on one of these, it will spawn a thing. It's pretty much like the equivalent of horseback archery, although at the time when I first got this, they did not have horses. So I decided to improvise and make it out of minecarts. Also, in case I kept picking up redstone because I had to keep fixing it at one point when I built this. So I pretty much made this and just tossed anything I didn't need down into this like lava thing for garbage. Now this is pretty much like the break in case they can't get out of the cart for whatever reason, because for some reason I was glitching one time. I was going very fast, and so I designed to make this thing where I just pull this and then and it would derail you, so that you wouldn't have to worry about that. Now, I don't remember what this was, but it was my attempt to build something. I was going to add something onto this, then I realized it wasn't possible at the time, so I stopped and I pretty much forgot about it. So it's pretty much just an unfinished build. Now, this, I was intending to be like a museum displaying all the blocks, but that's going to be a while to build, and yeah, I'm doing that like piece by piece, along with a few mini games that I have on my mini game world that need to work on. Now, here's the other giant build that I was telling you about. This was a creeper. It's pretty much the dimensions and stuff may not be accurate for the face, or may not fit with the rest of the build, but I did that based off of looking at a creeper plushie that I have. This is a pixel art redstone. Right over my redstone test site where small area where I can set out and I can test things. This was something I think my friend Risen Dragon was doing regarding redstone, although due to lag, I don't think it's working because I'm not sure what that's supposed to do. I think it's supposed to make like a seamless door, but that is yet to come. Anyway, I do know what this is. When they showed me it, when I learned how to do this, they did not have hoppers, but like a few days later, then I got the update for it. But what it's supposed to do is you fire it, and it's supposed to fire out fire arrows, and then you can toggle it to stop. Anyway, filled it up. And then I made like a little observation booth so you could look at it from this point of view, or like away from the actual redstone itself, so that it can do whatever it's supposed to do without any interference. Now, I don't remember what this was for, but it looks like this was a long time ago. I think this is supposed to be a redstone classroom, because yeah, I built this in like quickly because a friend of mine asked me to show him how to use the basics of redstone. Now there's limits to how high things could grow, just for the heck of it. I just wanted to see if I could place it higher in creative mode, sugarcane, than the 3 blocks or 4 blocks that it normally grows. And I put it all the way up to the highest building limit. I also did that for a lava tower and a water tower that a roller coaster goes by. Now, I pretty much got one more feature to show you guys, and then I'll go on the roller coasters. So I'm just gonna fly over here. It's gonna be a minute or two, but this is my bomb range. The fireworks, and if you see a lot of mobs, that has to do with me trying to lag out the game, because there's supposedly a glitch if you do that. But I think the last patch fixed this duplication glitch that everyone's been talking about. I just wanted to see if it was possible, but I don't think it is now thanks to the update. So, I'm probably just gonna blow that up. But along with this is a TNT cannon that I will be using in one of my mini games once I figure out how to build a ship, because I know more about redstone than I do building. But I've been graphing how far it goes with this graph here when it fires. Although it's lagging. Yeah, we still have redstone over here that... Yeah, it would be better if we get rid of this. Don't worry, whatever here will get blown up at the end. I'll end my first video with the bang. That's a promise. End with the bang. Because, well, this place is an even bigger redstone test site, but I designed it so that it'd be out in the middle of nowhere on my world, where it could not even, where it would not, be where I could safely use redstone and explosives. And my TNT can just self-destructed itself. If that's because of the update, I'm gonna have to rethink how to use it. You wanna know what? It might have been due to lag. But I'm okay with that. Now, I also, think this is it. This is pretty much a basic TNT cannon launcher. Because the TNTs that you're gonna launch yourself with will blow up in water, so it will not harm you. Although, if you're on survival, you might want to be aware of the fact that the fall, depending upon what you land on, may or may not kill you. Hopefully you'll land in water, or something that greatly reduces your fall damage. Or you have a lot of feather falling enchantments. But, seeing how we're on creative, that does not harm us. Now I'm on my way out to our roller coasters. I'll try and ride them in the order that I built them. Oh yeah, I had to extend this platform just so I could graph out how far. And if you're curious, the one that I used was a dual shot cannon from the official Redstone handbook. It can fire if you do one shot at a time. It's somewhere between 49 to 81 blocks. If you're planning on using that in the build, you might want to write down those numbers, because that may be helpful to you. Yeah, the minigame that I'm using that in is involving ship-to-ship battles with grenades. Not with grenades, but with cannons. I've yet to decide what I'm going to do with that. Holy crap, I have a lot of TNT in my inventory. I'll get rid of that. But, now, the map. Now I'm flying back. That's right there. I can find my way from here. And now, I'm going to ride all the roller coasters in order. This one, I've added a lot of stuff to it because it's my first one. Yeah, this one I did not put myself on a slight hill. I have to knock it over the redstone thing and hope I can grab onto it in time. But it's okay, it will be back here. Time. Oh crap, I want to have that off. Guess I'm gonna have to wait for it to come back. Okay, while I'm here, I forgot to mention, those water things are where water blocks used to be placed. Where I placed water source blocks and then I took out the things underneath them. It's great if you want to make fountains, although, technically to be realistic, a fountain would have the blocks still there where the water comes out. But if you want more decorative, if you want decorative in different ways, you could remove the blocks. You're always welcome to try it. Yes, I'm on it this time. So I added a piece where you go underwater. I had to mine it out as I go and place down the tracks. Sometimes water got through and uprooted some of the rails, so that's fine. It might go a bit fast, but but it does go above ground in a cave underwater. I tried to add a little bit of everything. Now, the second one I built. It's over here. This is the first one where I used a unique build where I actually did a drop-off from here, and it can still land on the track. It's quite interesting. In case of emergency, I put levers to power all of these, so that it can so you can stop at a specific part if you need to change something. If for whatever reason, like a creeper removes Enderman removes a block from the track. Because I did that, like, the first time I finished this, like, yes, I get to ride the whole thing through. And I get derailed because I saw an Enderman with a steel block, and I'm like, oh. And I got so pissed, I just pulled out a sword and, like, destroyed him, but that's besides the point. It works now. And go over a few bumps, a major hill. Just go up here, down there, and, well, yeah, it's done. This was the third. No, second. That was second. This is the third one I made. Gotta give it a little push. And up we go. It sort of takes a tour around the main area in which I've been building. Even goes by a treehouse that has mushrooms on it, although it does not stop there. Although you can jump from there from the house, like if you climb on the vines. Goes by the lava tower. Goes by the water tower. Goes by this mountain of lava. I kept trying to build outwards, but the lava kept expanding. I wanted to go through it and make it look like it was a lava tunnel and use glass, although it didn't work out. Yeah, it was the third. Now, this is the fourth one. I really like it because the redstone that I put in this makes it think that you're gonna get hit by arrows, but you're not. And I put a few creeper heads along the way, sort of making it scary. I built it around Halloween, so that's what my mindset was. Not not Halloween of the not last Halloween, but like a few years ago. Zigzag. And I make a mini lava tunnel, but it's covered on all sides. There's a caged onslaught there because I tried making trying to tame one, but for some reason it wouldn't tame when the update came out where they were in it. I don't know what the problem is, but I can tame them now, so whatever the glitch was, it's been fixed. Thank you, Mojang, for that. Now, this, I like the part where you see the dispenser facing towards you and you think you're gonna get shot by it, but you don't. Now my last one is, I call it the hill, and you'll see why. It goes up to maximum, just under the maximum build limit, and then it just sends you straight down. Crap, I'm gonna have to wait for it to come back. I'll just wait for it. Okay, now, hold on. I don't know why it's moving back. Wee. If a mob spawns on this track and sends me backwards, I'm gonna be so pissed. Anyway. Whee! Now! Can't wait until I get to the top, and then it just goes straight down. Yeah. Not a lot of twists and turns on the way down, but a lot when you go up. Now, now we're gonna do what I promised we'd do. End with a bang. I'm gonna place all this TNT. Hopefully I don't lag too much. This is like my first recording. That would suck. Well, when all this TNT goes off. Now, I'm going to get it all in place. Oh yeah, I want to get this too. I just want to make a quick note. I'm only playing with TNT in games unless you are a trained expert, I highly recommend that you do not use TNT unless you know how to use it safely. Because I'm pretty sure, according to my knowledge, certain types of law enforcement and military from where I'm from, I'm pretty sure are the only ones that can have it. If there are a few exceptions to it, I probably don't even know about it. Then again, that's the kind of thing they probably wouldn't want me to have. I should think of a story to tell you guys while I'm placing all of this down. Because this is going to be a while. Oh, I got something. So, it's almost summertime, and I'm almost out of high school. But, some colleges are already done for the year, because I think they start earlier before us, but get out before us. And a friend of mine said he got his book, his yearbook, and what they do is every year someone's elected for a superlative, but it's not like for the final year, but not unlike our school, it's where we have a set number of superlatives and someone's voted for it, so not everyone gets something. But in this way, everyone gets something, and it could be anything. And apparently, so like one person can be voted most likely to be a pirate. Like everyone will vote for something that out of everyone that they know in the class, and they'll have to say this person would be most likely to do this, and whichever one is said most about the guy is what they get. So if this says this, if out of someone could say 50 different things that this guy's most likely to be, and the one that is said the most about him is the one that he gets if no one else has more things for it. It's very different than the way I do it. And so my friend apparently, I don't know why he does this, but after hearing this, I do not want him to drive, although I don't know if in real life I've met him on Xbox. Um, he apparently was voted most likely to burn rubber in a drive-thru, and I thought that was freaking hilarious, man. Burn rubber in a drive-thru. That's just... Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Hey, I like a Big Mac, a side of fries, and a Sprite. Drive around. Sir, your tire's on fire. It's fine. Just give me my food. Here's the cash. Oh, that's just freaking like how I'm just laughing, imagining someone actually doing that. Burning a rubber in a drive-thru. Oh my god. Anyway, more TNT is being placed. Oh my god. So much TNT. I'm gonna have a long fuse. Now I'm just gonna make the fuse. Every few, I put one down. At that point, it's gonna run out. I'm gonna have to put in some repeaters. I'll just put in a lot, just to be sure. So that's just how I am. Ending with the bang. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Pretty colors! Explosions! Yeah! Alright, that's it for my tour of my creative world and many other things that I'll be doing on here. As I If you have any feedback, let me know in the comments section down below. I will be I am thinking about making other videos on other games from my Xbox 360. If you have a suggestion or would like me to try and attempt something or a challenge in the game, just let me know. I'll try and see if I can do it or if I have the game. So yeah, that'll